welcome Andrew Lehman to the show, who has brought this beautiful collection of art in Marilyn Monroe. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
So we know on Marilyn's birthday, which is my birthday twin, June 1st,
Wow.
you're setting up a gorgeous exhibit. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So for her birthday, in honor of her birthday, we're having a opening Saturday night, a VIP opening with celebrities. We have a very exclusive collection from Andrew Weiss Gallery of her whole career, starting when she was Norma Jean, before she was Marilyn, all the way till the end. And I've brought samples of all the different photos. They are going to be for exhibit and sale. The opening night, we are going to give a percent to the Thalians. It's a gala with celebrities. And when I say a gala, not a sit-down dinner, it's at a gallery, but it's a VIP party. And that night, it will benefit the Thalians. And we have, the prices are from $500 to $100,000. So we'll have about 50 pieces in the gallery. Our gallery is on Wilshire Boulevard, 8712 Wilshire, which is, it's the Edwards Lowell building, kind of an iconic building. And we've converted the front into an event space and a gallery.
Well, you're kind of a collector of iconic goods, right?
Yes.
Not just images. Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Well, I sell memorabilia. I do a lot of charity events. I set up charity auctions, live auctions. And I also, anytime I see something that I like, it's easy to buy it. I love to buy. I mean, I see you have the Julian's catalog. I go to all their, I know all the auction companies, but we have everything from sports, entertainment, music, and just all, like this is a Dodgers championship, World Series
really cool.
ring.
Wow.
So we have everything, but we're really focusing on the art for this event, which will be in honor of her birthday, and it should be a lot of fun. We're going to have champagne, potato chips, and cake. And
Sounds about right.
We'd love you guys to come by.
Nice.
And
When did your fascination with memorabilia begin? Do you remember?
oh, I've always loved.
As a kid?
When I grew up, I went to concerts. And people asked my father what I was going to study in college. He says, going to rock concerts. So I was always obsessed with music and concerts and Hollywood. And I actually have been in the fur business, which is what Edwards Lowell is. And we did all the furs for Dynasty and Dallas.
Wow.
I did all Lucille Ball, Betty Davis, Frank Sinatra, all my clients. And we still do some rentals, but now we're not selling new fur because it's politically challenged, or whatever you want to call it. So we've listened to what the world is saying, and we do not sell new fur anymore. So, but as far as how I got into it, it all started with the music, then going into a store in Beverly Hills, so being in that business with all the celebrities, and then we branched out. I do a lot of charity events. I even do Roger Neal's Academy Award event at the Hollywood Palladium. And we set up an auction, and I'm an auctioneer, and I just love it. That's all I can say.
Art is an asset, and lots of people collect art. Where were these, and how did you?
Oh, so I could show you. Do you want me to show you?
Sure,
Okay,
yeah.
so it starts with.
I don't know if you could.
This is Norma Jean.
I think you got to sit down.
I got to sit down.
Yeah.
That's me. You can see I'll run around the studio.
We love that.
All right, so that's Norma Jean before she was Marilyn. William Carroll signed, and then the Tom Kelly signed, and that was very famous. She was actually on calendars when she did Playboy, and then that's actually from an old mechanics calendars, remember?
Yeah.
And if you have one of those, that's highly collectible. It's worth a fortune, but that's the photo. So these are very rare photos that you're not going to find all over. And then this is George Barris, and this is they called the last photo shoot, and that was actually in the Hollywood Hills. This is just a poster. This is where I'm saying some of these things for people who think everything's a fortune. This is like $500 framed, so it's very reasonable, but it's that iconic shot. And then this is, let me just show you. This is amazing. This is Bert Stern, and everyone's seen this.
Wow, yeah.
And
So beautiful.
this is this was done at the Hotel Bel Air, and he gave her champagne, and she did these, and they're very iconic, and that's called The Last Sitting. That's the last photo shoot, the last sitting. So we have everything from the beginning to the end.
In your opinion, what is it about Marilyn Monroe that made her such an icon, that captures so much magic and emotion?
Well, no one's ever looked like her. I mean, even the ones who tried to look like her, every time I look at her still, I mean, there's something about her. She just...
It's that je ne sais quoi. I just wondered how you would define that.
I don't know. I just think that, and and also the
art.
tragedy of going. It reminds me of Elvis. Who else looked like Elvis? Has there anybody? To me, Marilyn and Elvis.
There's a lot of Elvises in Vegas right now.
Nobody looks like him. I'm obsessed with watching all the old Elvis stuff, and I got to tell you, Elvis and Marilyn, for some reason, I don't know. To me, are the two most iconic.
Yeah. Well, tell people where the event is again.
Okay, so we're in the Edwards Lowell building. We're so close. We're a block and a half east of Robertson on Wilshire. There's a big black sign. We have a parking lot, free parking, which is nice in Beverly.
That alone
Unreal in Los Angeles.
is worth going for.
When we bought the building, we were on Rodeo. In our career, we've been on Rodeo, Cannon, and finally, in 1995, we said we have to own a parking lot. We didn't even care about the building. So we bought this property, and we have a parking lot and a building, and it's very easy access, a block and a half east of Robertson, and we'd love you guys to come by, have a drink.
I love it.
Parking lot and a rare collection of Marilyn
Yes.
Monroe.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
So
Andrew.
much.
Stay tuned. We'll be back with more on Good Morning La La Land.